Upper Seaside.
Right, let me say hello to Catherine, who's 6 years old today. Good morning, Catherine. A very happy birthday to you. Love and best wishes from Nan and May, your mum and dad, and all your little friends at school. A happy birthday to Catherine.
A tenement, a dirty street, wall to wall by shoeless feet. Inside its lawn, so complete, watched by a shivering sun.
Working on the Child project has made me happy because of being able to pass other messages on to older people and younger people than me.
Child to Child is a health education programme aimed at children. But the idea is that children can pass on health messages not only to their family and friends but the community as well. It was a programme that was developed for Third World and I saw it in action in India and felt that it was appropriate and applicable to use in this country. And when I actually started working in Knowsley as a health education officer, we thought, well, give it a go, and it's just snowballed. What we're going to look at now is a video that has been made of some children in India, and the place where it's been made is in Bombay. And in Bombay, which is a massive, massive city, there's a suburb that's called Malvani. Now, all I want you to do with the video is to watch carefully.
Malvani is a slum on the outskirts of Bombay. Most of the 100,000 people who live here have sturdy shacks, but there's no sanitation or running water.
Disease and death is all too common amongst Malvani's children. Out of every 1,000 children born here, 60 will never see their first birthday. 10-year-old Aziz and his friends are part of the Child to Child campaign against disease in their community. Children like 11-year-old Neetu have won the respect of the community where adult health workers have been less successful. Aziz has found an under 5 who's not been vaccinated. It'll be his responsibility to make sure they come back for the 2nd and 3rd jabs.
OK. Now, I said that it was very, very important while you were watching this to watch carefully. What I want you to think about now is the differences between here and you and those kids there. Lindsay?
Yes, they've got different responsibilities. They live in more poverty. They've got no money, miss, so they can't afford any food. They have worse diseases than us. Many people had diseases because all the dirt was there.
All right, now. How many children here would like to take part in a child-to-child project? How many of you would like to pass on health messages to grown-ups, to younger children, to children your own age group, that are going to help them? Any ideas of things that are a problem, a health problem? Any ideas of things that you might think are a health problem? Lindsay?
It's drugs.
Drugs, yes, that's really an important one, isn't it? Anybody else?
It's smoking.
Smoking, that's a really bad one, isn't it? OK, for some people, anyway.
It's alcohol.
Alcohol.
We're going to interview the children, and say, do you take medicine? Did you like it? Why don't you like it? And stuff like that.
Which children are they?
The nursery and the infant. You can look in our medicine cabinets and see what medicines are dangerous. Some leaflets for adults about one, don't keep medicines lying around, and if you've got a medicine cabinet, or sort of to have a lock, or make sure they're high, and some for children to like never pick them up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Unless there was this lad and he was walking down and he was sniffing solvents.
Oh gosh.
The other lads, but they were smoking. He was smoking and one was sniffing solvents. I was thinking of going to a pharmacist, miss, to get a leaflet about solvents.
That's a good idea.
We're going to bring the drug squad up to see if they could give us a bit of information. You might be bringing some stuff in.
What kind of stuff?
For solvents.
Oh, do you mean examples of things?
We're doing a puppet show for kids our own age.
Yeah.
I thought of going to shops, miss, to see what kinds of aerosols there was, miss, that they sold, and have questions for them.
Yeah, that's very good.
We're doing a raft. You're gonna stop, quiet and listen. Who's the top in a brand new liquid? Something's got me so addicted, and I'll end up as you predicted. Hey, you gotta give up, or you'll end up as a big crackpot. I'm gonna give it up and be so cool. I'm not gonna sniff like I was a fool. And if people ask me why, I'm just gonna say 'cause I don't wanna die. Remember, don't sniff glue, and this is a rap from us to you. That sounded good, didn't it?
All together now. All together now. All together now. In no man's land. Together. All together now. All together now. All together now. In no man's land. All together now. All together now. All together now. In no man's land. All together now. All together now. They say no, it's not good fighting. Let's go home. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The drug dealers sell drugs and stuff like that, and all they want is money. Money for it. And they just, they're taking drugs, it's killing somebody's life. And now all they do is just sell the drugs free first, and then they use it, and then after that they put the money up and up and up until they're really desperate. And they've got to do something to get all the money for drugs. And it just wrecks your life. Do you mind if I take one of these, please?
No.
No, thanks. Okay. Thanks very much.
Falls Drug Squad at Kirby, Green speaking.
Hello, it's Natalie from Pagemoor School.
Natalie, is it?
Yeah, we're doing a project on child-to-child and drugs. Could you bring my group down?
Yeah, certainly.
I thought it'd be like it is in the bill where there's all loads of doors, but it weren't like that. It was just like a normal place where you just sit down and wait, and then it's got like a corridor. And you go up all these stairs and it kills your legs. Is there a big drug problem in Liverpool?
Oh yes, Liverpool has a drug problem, as do most places throughout the country. Obviously where you've got a big city like Liverpool, we're probably going to have more problems than, say, little tiny villages, houses up in the Lake District and places like that, because there's basically more people that live here.
What do you do when you find kids sniffing solvents?
Dependent on the situation, the policeman will probably take them home and tell their parents what's been going on. In certain circumstances, the policeman, for their own safety, could even take them to the police station and then call the parents down. The idea is that we can sort of tell your parents what's happening and try and help you. That's the idea of it, really, because you're not...
It was good, but it felt strange. Felt like he'd done something, but he hadn't really. It was different though, because instead of him asking us the questions, we was asking him the questions. I somehow don't think they like that, because you used to ask them the questions instead of us asking the questions. Is it illegal to sell products that can be sniffed by children?
Yes, in certain circumstances it will be illegal to sell things like glue to children. You just can't do it. Most shopkeepers are aware of this now, and the likes of yourselves going in to try and buy certain types of glue and what have you, the shopkeeper will refuse you and say, no, I'm sorry, I can't sell that to you because of your age.
How dangerous can solvents be?
Can be very, very dangerous indeed, there's no doubt about it. Certain people who sniff solvents can actually die from sniffing of the solvents. Sometimes people will do it for the first time they ever sniff solvents, and it will kill them.
I know a lad's mate that sniffs glue. His face was all dead purple, and then the lad's mate was playing with him, and we were playing with the lad, and he said that we're not going, so he told us to look round the corner. So we legged it home. All his face was purple.
Yes, please.
Hello, I'm from Pagemouth School, yes. And I'm going to tell you about a project.
Right, fine.
First of all, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Right, ask away then.
Would you sell any solvents in this shop?
We do normally sell certain solvents, yes.
Would you sell solvents to young children?
No, definitely not.
Hello, we're from Pagemouth School and we're working on a project called Child to Child. Could you ask some questions on solvents?
Sure you can, yes.
Do you know the law about selling solvents?
Yes, at my discretion, I can refuse to serve anybody under 18 years of age.
Well, we talked to a drug squad man and he said that there wasn't a law, it was illegal to sell solvents.
Did he?
Would you ever sell one of these products to a child?
No.
Would you recognise if they was taking solvents?
Not really. I haven't had much first-hand experience, so I wouldn't really know the symptoms.
Yes, yeah. They'll have a runny nose, a red nose, spots on their faces.
I sell about 8 of those we have in stock.
Yes, I know most of those.
Have you ever refused to sell a product to a child?
Yes.
Do you know the law about selling solvents?
No, I wasn't aware there was one.
Thank you, here's a leaflet.
Thank you. I'll read this. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you for letting us talk to you, and here's a leaflet.
Okay, thank you very much. You're welcome.
Would you like to look at one of our leaflets?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye, Mrs. Debbie.
Thanks, Tra.
Well, working on the Child to Child project is important because you have to pass important messages on to other people to like not drink too much or like not take too much cigarettes or drugs or like drink too much alcohol. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about going into the company, but not that much.
Hello, this is Pagemouth Primary School and we're Year 6 children and we're doing a project about alcohol.
Hello, my name is Mark.
Hello, my name is Anthony.
Hello, my name is Stephen.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
Hello, my name is David.
Hello, we have come to talk about alcohol. We have made lots of different things, including a comic book and strip. Here is the show, I hope you enjoy it.
Danny is going to tell us about the difference between spirits and beer and how many units are in alcohol.
The difference between spirits and beer is that spirits have more alcohol in. If some drank 4 pints of beer, it would take 8 hours to get back to normal, so 1 pint is 2 units. Alcohol makes you dizzy.
Alcohol can cause hepatitis.
Without too much alcohol to drink, alcohol can make you sick.
Alcohol wrecks your brain.
Alcohol wrecks lives. When that advert came on the telly, I didn't even know. I think I just turned it over because I didn't know. It didn't really bother me when the advert came on the telly about sniffing, but now it does.
You gotta stop, cooperate and listen. Blues top and a brand new liquid, something got you so addicted. Now end up as you predicted. Hey,
everybody was watching us. There was a big crowd in front of us, and we were singing the rap.
and they were all clapping. We had to do it about how many times? About 3 times. Practice, but it was brilliant. And we gave leaflets out to all the people. I was looking in my cupboard to see if there was any medicines out of date. And we get all the ones out of date and take them to a chemist. If they've got younger children, and we tell them to put the shelf a bit higher so they can't reach the medicines or tablets.
Different beyond that one either.
Yeah. Seem to be on that date.
Hello, Lord Chemist.
Hello, this is Matt from Pegmas Primary School. Can I speak to the pharmacist, please?
Hi, speaking.
Wondering if we could come and ask you some questions for medicines and safety, and if we could come on Friday afternoon.
That's fine.
Hello, we're from Pegmas School. I'm Alfredo. Well, we found some medicines in our cupboard that are out of date, and we were wondering what we should do with them.
The ones that are liquids, like that, you can throw away. You just put down the sink and throw the bottles away. But all tablets you should bring back as soon as you've finished using them. You don't want to keep the tablets lying around at home. It means children, anybody can take the tablets. It's best to get rid of them as soon as you can. If you bring them back to me, we dispose of them. We send them away to be burned. So that's the best thing to do with them.
What are the dangers of medicines and tablets?
All tablets are dangerous. Even the ones that you can buy over the counter in the supermarket, they're all dangerous if they're not used properly. So if you take the maximum you can take on paracetamol for an adult is 8. If you were to take 10, 12, 15 in one day, then it's dangerous. So though it's not a particularly dangerous medicine in itself, it is still dangerous.
Do you think that there's anything that we should know about medicines?
Well, you should always read what it says on the side of your medicine. If you get a prescription from me, you should always read what it says. If it says to take 1 spoonful 3 times a day, you should take it 3 times a day.
Thank you very much. Bye.
My pleasure, bye.
Child to child projects I've learned things that I never used to know before, like how we could warn children and parents the dangers of medicines and how we could send health messages around to them and stuff like that, and we've learned a lot of things. What's your name? Jonathan. Do you ever take medicines or tablets? Yeah. Do you? Do you like them? Yeah. Why do you like having them? Because they have medicine inside. You make it better. Yeah, I looked to Lindsay. She wants to ask you a few questions. Do you want one of these? No. Would you ever take them if you found them lying around? No. Okay. When we went down to the nursery, we tried to tell them not to take medicines from the unit or somewhere. And if they took them and they swallowed them, they could make them very ill. So we went down to the nursery to tell them not to take medicines from anywhere that you don't know or what they are, stuff like that. What's your name? Sarah. Do you ever take medicines or tablets? Medicine. Why do you take them? Because I've got a cough. Have you? Do you like taking medicines? Why?
Should put me back on. Should I?
Outside school, sometimes we go swimming, sometimes we go to the shops, sometimes we play in the room, sometimes we play on the computer. I like playing at the best.
Stop laughing now.
Friends inside school are just the same as outside school. Nearly all of them in the class. And they're all girls. Yeah. I've enjoyed most of all when we done a puppet show and we showed the puppet show to everybody, and we've told them not to let children go on their own to get medicines and tablets, and if they take them they'll end up very ill and end up in hospital.
You're right, Ian. It is nice and tasty. Did you like that, Gemma? Yes, it was lovely.
I think the neighbours have learnt more about safety with medicines because the puppet show giving leaflets all out to people who come, so they'll know where to put the medicines when they get home.
They've learned by when we give them the leaflets out and stuff, and they've been reading it, and they've learned about solvents, how dangerous it was, how it can kill you.
Medicines and safety in the home.
OK, thank you. Fine, so you're all doing this in school, are you? Yeah. Aren't you clever? Very clever girls.
We had the parents up to school explaining, how much you should drink.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming this afternoon. We are going to tell you about the Child to Child project. We have worked on different subjects. The subjects we have worked on is alcohol, and this afternoon we are going to explain a bit about alcohol. The Child to Child project is about children passing on messages about health to younger children, teenagers and adults.
The Child to Child project I'm doing now is very interesting because it's getting the message over to other people that you should really take less things that can affect your body.
I'll just come on.
Well, we've been working all over the weekends on different things, taking books home. We found different things out, and when we've brought it back into class, we've benefited each other from what we've written down.
How many units do you reckon's in there?
In Malvania, the children were seen as helpers, and the medical people or the health workers in the community accepted the children's involvement and valued them as co-workers.
They actually done something for real to make the babies have the vaccination if they hadn't. But we didn't go out and tell them, oh, you stop sniffing glue this instant. We couldn't tell them that. But they went and asked and told and took them. They went right up to the door and knocked and took the shoes off and introduced themselves and everything. But we just went into a square by the shopping centre and we tried to get it through to people there.
They're taking the responsibility into their own hands.
And they're not just looking after themselves, they're looking after a number of people as well. If anybody's sick, they try and make them better.
I mean, I'd like to go over and help the children, if I could get the chance. I'd really love to do that. They've got a life to live, they are important.
I'd like to see Child to Child helping the ozone layer and helping the animals from not getting extinct and to make the world a better place to live in for everybody.